Hey, Board Game Geeks, Brian Hazard here. Listen, if you have Mage Knight and you're wondering about whether or not you should get the broken token for this game, I wanted to do just a quick video. Frankly, I just wanted to make a video. But this was a question that I had, being a huge fan of Mage Knight. I wanted to know whether or not everything fits in the broken token that's available for this game. Now, the Broken Token company makes these fantastic wooden inserts for very popular games, and they made one for Mage Knight. They made it before Shades of Tesla, the most recent expansion, was released. Now, it's my understanding that Shades of Tesla is probably the last of the expansions for Mage Knight, especially since they've re-implemented Mage Knight as Star Trek Frontiers, I think it is, which I'm afraid to try because I might like it. Anyways, so I didn't pull the trigger until a friend of mine did assure me that everything would fit. So the reason I'm making this video is because I wanted to be able to show people who are interested in buying Broken Token for their Mage Knight whether or not it's worth it, and you can make your own assessment. This is my Mage Knight straight off of the shelf in the other room. I have not even opened it yet, so I'm going to show you how it gets stored. This includes all of the base game, Lost Legion, Krang, the character expansion, and Shades of Tesla. So this is all three expansions and the base game that's in here. And let me show you what that looks like with the Broken Token. Can I open it with one hand at holding this cell phone? Yes, I make my videos with a cell phone. Yes. Shut up, who cares? So there's my box lid. Okay, so here's my, in all its glory, this is my bag, books and such. This is a printout of somebody made this. This is available in the files section of Board Game Geek. A little turn order thing, a little rules reference. A lot of rules in Mage Knight. I love that there's a lot of rules in Mage Knight, but your mileage may vary. So, okay, here's the inside. These, if you're familiar with Lost Legion, this is the Volcare token, and that, along with the two Shades of Tesla, the two big bads for Shades, I store those just right on top of the cards here. You can see that the insert contains enough room for all the decks, for all the characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, looks like 5, 6, 7. 7 characters, 4 from the base game, then Bravelar, Krang, and Smoky Cloud Speed Chick from, from Legions, Lost Legions. You know who that is. I forget her name. The one that moves a lot. And then you've got all of the different, a minor sleeved, so it does fit sleeved with no problem. And also keep in mind when you're looking at this, this is also the upgraded components for Shades of Tesla. I did get contact them and get that. If you haven't done that, I think it might still be an option. Look into the Shades of Tesla forums on Board Game Geek and see if you can find the information about getting yourself updated chits. If you still have the chits that are the wrong size, wrong color, all of that. So here's the box as it is in storage. It has several lovely little bits you can pull out. The first one over here is this tray that I use to hold all of my cities and all of my characters right there, and that fits quite nicely. Yes, Volcare has a Benti sword. I just picture he whips people with it. It's not the kind of sword you think. These are not the swords you're looking for. Then over here you've got this lovely tray that is used to hold all of the chits. Now, one of the things that's really great about Broken Token is the fact that you can play out of the organizers. That's the intent behind them. And God, Mage Knight really needed that. It really did. Here you've got a chit tray that will hold everything. I've got over here, Shades of Tesla has faction enemies that are for each specific faction. So I've got those right here for the Dark and Light faction. That's an oversimplification, but you know what I mean, as well as little skill chits that you can get. And then there's enough room to have sections for all the different colored tokens. They fit very well. They have these movable dividers so you can fit them any way you want. But if you want to go ahead and take a screen cap, if you do what I did, you will fit everything in quite nicely. So that's that. Then additionally in here, you've got these two lovely player trays that are stacked right one on top of the other. And that gives you enough room for all 7 characters. And I even use this other space for the graveyards and the necropolis from Shades of Tesla. So all that fits in there pretty well. It is snug, but as you can see, if you just stack instead of tossing, everything will fit. If you just throw it in there, it might not, but in general, it will all fit. And then down here, so useful, in this tray below the characters, you've got a tray for your mana tokens and crystals and your dice, and I also keep what's-his-face, Volkaire's character bit in there. So you have that, and then underneath all of that is enough room for all of the land tiles stacked in 2 spaces underneath. This does not come out. It does come out, but you don't want to take it out. You want to leave it right where it is. Take the cards out that you need. When you're playing Mage Knight, this is not when you play out of the box anyways. The stacks are part of the fun of the game, and part of the flavor is having your offerings of spells and skills and such. So you wouldn't play out of the box anyways. So yeah, this all stays in there. And then when you're done, it just makes setup putting everything away so magically delicious. This just slides back in here in the bottom, and then you've got your chit tokens, and this can go either way, and they all fit in really snug when you put them in there. They don't move around a lot. And then I put this one in next. I like to do that one so that the one that doesn't have a lot of stuff in there is covered up, so they're less likely to flop around. I get that in there good? Yeah. And then this one goes on top of that. And then lastly, you've got your character token. This is supposed to be a separator. You can move around. I glued it because I constantly tried to grab right here, and then I would pull it out and accidentally separate everything. So as you can see, everything goes back in there super easy. This makes cleanup, I mean, this is night and day for this one. Much like Caverna, if you have Caverna and you have the broken token for that, that makes the difference between whether or not you even decide to play the game. So for me, this is a no-brainer to spend a little extra money. The game's already ridiculously heavy as it was. And before I had that, I would Ziploc bags, so many Ziploc bags. And then we did have, for a while, we had a Plano. I say we, my buddy Bridge gave me a Plano to use in order to organize Mage Knight. The problem with the Plano, though, was the moment I got another character, it didn't fit anymore. And Shades of Tesla put it over the edge for how much stuff was going to actually fit into the box. So if you were trying to make a decision on whether or not to get the broken token for Mage Knight, hopefully this has helped you make that decision. Just know that if you have everything included, if you're all in on Mage Knight because you're a good person and good people are all in on Mage Knight, just know that with confidence that you would be able to fit everything in the box, one box, all the components, all the manuals, and it fits, and the box lid closes all the way. So, however, that being said, like many other broken tokens, oh my gosh, it's so heavy. You cannot store this on its side. This should not be stored sideways. It will spill things out if you do. I don't even think a rubber band around it, a game bra, whatever you want to call it, it would do anything for that, to prevent that. So keep that in mind. And yeah, hopefully this was helpful for somebody that's thinking about the broken token. I still have the urge to make videos, so maybe I'll make another one about another broken token. These could be helpful, right? Let me know. And I will see you guys on The Geek. Take care.